one of the things that we do at Library at the Dock, which has become very, very successful, is that we invited Melbourne's maker community into the library itself. And we actually hosted a thing called Mini Make Day, which became a virtual show and tell for the maker community of Melbourne. And this really was a very kind of cool experience on a number of levels. The first one was, it was a very safe place for the public to come and actually explore what the maker community is doing. If you've ever walked into a makerspace, it's very intimidating in the sense that a lot of people are working on their own projects, and therefore they're very much immersed in what's going on. And for us as well, it was great to be able to have the maker community come in and actually highlight some of the work that we were doing at Library at the Dock. And you can see from this, this photo here, we ended up getting some fantastic results. The first time we had 200 people come in for the first Mini Make Day, and surprisingly enough, we had over 600 people come in for the second one, which was kind of an incredible expectation. And it was just one of those really positive things to see that as the word got out, people who were interested in learning new skills and new tools were actually being able to come into the library and experience it, not just within the library context, but also what else was being offered out around Melbourne. The great thing about this collaboration is that when people come to the library and get to a point where they've outgrown what we offer them, we just naturally direct them to the people who have supported us to get there in the first place. So if someone wants to build a 3D printer, that's a little bit out of our league right now. But I'm very comfortable in directing them to a maker group that does, let's say, specializes in making 3D printing or printers, or maybe they want to make a drone. Well, again, that's a little bit out of our league, but we can teach you all the Arduino electronic basics, and then you're able to actually go in and go straight into a maker group that's already working at that higher level. So it's a real win-win on that. Part of Mini Make Day, we have a lot of presentations and workshops. So again, it's a chance for people to be able to get their hands dirty and at the same time have an experience with some of these maker groups. So we've done a number of like little workshops throughout these little Mini Make Days, doing things like teaching people how to solder, making wearables. We had a guest come in and make a little heart out of LEDs that would beat and would change pulse if you hit a button. And of course, the idea was that you could actually tie this into a heart monitor if you wanted to. And, you know, it would be the ultimate dating kind of peripheral. You know, you saw someone across the room and like suddenly this thing's flashing. Pretty much, I think everyone got an idea that there's a good chance that there's a connection in that room afterwards. So again, these are some of the opportunities that we've been able to create at Library at the Dock. So we've got, this is a full-size body 3D scanner. You can see this woman on. And again, they can take that data, go to a 3D printer, print out a little version of themselves. Again, Mini Make Day, as well as the library, is open to everyone. And it is ultimately the ultimate show and tell for the maker community in Melbourne, as well as showing off what we were able to do. And again, you can see that it's quite a large. We don't get the same people coming in. It's not the same demographic. We get everyone, families, children who are jumping onto the Oculus Rift. I love this idea of this little guy here, simply because he's going to live in a world where virtual reality and augmented reality. Well, I was, 10, 15 at the tops when that came in. I mean, this is a kid who's probably going to go to school and take classes, in America for specialties, and it'll all be augmented or virtual. That's pretty stunning. And then again, you've got people who are in the later years of their life who are now translating their skills and their experiences into something different. So it's a pretty. I really enjoy those days because of the demographic that come in. So Melbourne Library Services, we offer a lot of different maker services, maker classes, and all the rest of it. And again, this is one of my favorite photos. Same people doing the same thing, age, sex, it doesn't matter. It's all about, testing your mind, problem solving, learning new skills.